All right, let's go. All right, so we're going to try and just link up these pages here today. Man, that shit's way up there. Okay, why not? So that's going to mean a whole lot of white media. So we're just going to try to throw in some, I don't even know what I'm throwing in the background here. This is just, let's try not to make it all just black or all just white. That's basically what it comes down to here. And we're going to need to, let's see, come up with some kind of textures on the pants here as well. Just not a whole lot. We don't want to go to attracting any attention or anything. What the fuck? Where am I on threes? There we go. Okay. Still trying to get a handle on what I'm even doing on this page here. So I don't think that line needs to be there. And honestly, I don't think that this stuff is actually going to show up in the final, because this is all below the bleed line. There, get rid of this. Thank you. Let's throw a bit of extra shadow on. Okay, apparently I'm feeling sloppy today. And not paying too much attention to whether or not what I'm resting my hand on is wet. That's always a good start. Hey Monty, how you doing, man? Trying to figure out what exactly. I'm not even sure what I'm doing right here. I don't think I'm really in like go mode just yet. I think we still got some work into gotta get myself there. And hey Biff, how's it going? Yeah, no, it's not quite done. It's just about there. I mean, this will get done probably within the first hour, really. Let's do some screen doors here at the bottom. Why not? Do I have an 08 somewhere nearby? Yeah, you can tell I'm not into this yet because I'm not even like too concerned about trying to make these straight or anything. Screen door space, man. And hey, Mr. Hayes, how's it going? You heard about my comic on a podcast? Is this an older podcast? Because I did do a bit of a campaign when I was doing my Kickstarter at the end of last year. Although, if people talk about it today, that'd be kind of dope. Not gonna lie. Oh shoot! I didn't realize there was all sorts of people. Ajaz Wiki and Mon and Roland. What do you mean simulcast streams in both orientations? I'm not sure what that means. I switched to primarily the vertical aspect ratio because when I tried when I tried horizontal, it had all sorts of focus problems, if I recall. Or either that, or that was when it was doing all the weird pixelization. I think that was it, which we haven't had as much of a problem with recently. In the Awesome Comics podcast, really? I have to keep an eye out for that. Thanks, man. Let me know. You know, somebody like talking about my shit without me prompting them would be fucking nuts. Discord's grid ban got you. What? gotta take a look at that. Okay. For what? Now I gotta find what you last posted in. Shit. I gotta take a look through after. You're gonna have to remind me. Vertical streams were split from horizontal a couple of years ago. Okay. Let's taper that off a little bit more too. And yeah, I will get to doing some details on the sword too. Although, honestly, thanks for reminding me because I might have forgotten. And it's just one of those things where like I look at the page and it's like, yeah, no, it's done, cool. And then later I'm gonna be like, why didn't I put anything on the fucking sword? Go to the brick road, another server. Grid-like objects is some horrible. Okay, fair enough. All right, I'll try to remember to here. I gotta write this on something then. Is it mod makes SX23 in the server as well? Just make sure this is something I can write on. I think it is. Yeah, it is. Commission rates are well, $150 for an 11 by 17. How many pages were you thinking? Because I can't go for too much. If you just need like a support piece or something, yeah, I could see doing that. That's a knee, you know. Sure, that's what it is. And obviously it's a lightsaber. What else would it be? We gotta try to put some details on the hilt here as well. And the crossguard. Fuck. Do I have a page 6 full? Where did the last page even go? I think that would be it there. So I did have a close-up on this crossguard thing. Oh, it didn't look even remotely like this. That's fine. In future, it'll go back to that first page. Why not? And some kind of like glyphs or something on the etched in here. $12 pages. Oh, that's good. Whoever had time. Do I have peers? I mean, I got. There's the Discord server. In the description. There should be a link to the Discord. I don't know who's available, but we could certainly ask around if you want. This thing sucks. What is this? Hey, Saboteur, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, this thing's been a bit of a monster. don't think we want to go too heavy on the hieroglyphs on this. It doesn't seem to be working too well. Let's see. Let's make that a little bit thicker. I guess we should put like a fuller down the middle here, right? Probably. A whole lot of white paint or white out there or something. Let's probably not try to scribble over that too much. And where's my ruler at? How long have I put into this? I don't even know anymore, man. I'm not even sure when I started it. And I think I took a break in between halfway. But, let's see. Oh, fair enough, man. And were comics usually drawn in this larger format? Well, this is 2 pages taped together. Because this is a page 2, page 3 spread. Generally speaking, this is the size that comics were usually drawn in, yes. These days... Hey, DeSalle, how's it going? And good math. Thanks, guys. These days, with digital, yeah, you don't have to, right? But you can zoom in indefinitely, right? So it doesn't need to be a giant image necessarily. The reason that this is as big as it is because it's so the artist could actually like get in there enough to get enough detail going. Let's try and fake out where the fuller should be. Because if I try to approximate it, I'm going to screw it up. Just using the ruler because I'm blocking out parts of it. That's about the middle, it is. So let's do a black shadow up here first. A little thinner than I expected, but that's okay. And we'll do the other side here, and then we'll do some black underneath as well as like a reflection, right? Sure. Which probably means I should have washed my paintbrushes to start this thing off with. Oh well. Let's see. I think this will work. once. And we'll erase the little thing there, the connector. Four pages of super comic came out something. Hey man, so long as you enjoy anything, what you end up doing, that's all right. I mean, to be fair, I didn't go into comics either, right? I just started doing them anyway. Oh, thanks, man. Oh, good. I'm glad the blade shadow's working. I wasn't 100% sure it would. I'm just like, this might be okay. Man, there's so much fucking texture up here when I lay my hand down. Nah, get rid of this. Unnecessary. Okay. And I want to just erase a couple of the connectors here. Yeah, I think that looks okay. Hey, John, how's it going? No, unfortunately, whatever talent I've got with this, it does not extend to color. As anyone who has seen me attempt to color can attest. So for the first issue at least, I did hire a colorist to get that shit done. Let's see here. There we go. Oh, that doesn't want to go away. Man, there's so much fucking white paint just spritzed all over this thing. This feels like a fucking Jackson Pollock painting up close here. Yeah, well, I mean, you know, with the black and white thing, I've always done shit in black and white, so it doesn't even, you know, occur to me to maybe try and design it for color. which might be a good idea. Okay, what else do we need? We gotta need something else here. I don't know. Do we really need more tech in the background? I feel like probably, but at the same time, like, do you really want to draw it? And it's like, well, no, obviously not. I don't know exactly what this is, but this is a monster logo, isn't it? Let's make 4 then. But a couple of like indications of activation in the background as opposed to just tech. That's probably not the worst idea. Oh, also smearing all over everything here. Also, very good idea. Here, there's a stippling for you there, Monty. Hey, Brain, buddy. Want the characters to be likable? That sounds familiar. I think I did say that. Well, to not be just like, yeah, like Battlestone type assholes, where there's no reason to want to see this character succeed. You know? I think I'm mostly succeeding with that. And at least making them like a little endearing. Let me see. I'm trying to see if there's anything I've missed here, but I don't know. I can't really see a whole lot. Sputtling. Will saliva make this monster more vicious? Well, I mean, he's got a little bit going. You know, you lose a little bit of containment when you get your head cut off there, but... If I was stuck with Rob Liefeld in an elevator in the 90s, I'd just make explosion noises. I think he'd get on board. I don't think you go for it, to be honest. But the deal is that it's a... oh, fuck's sake. I fucked this up again. Everything's getting smeared. It's a loving satire of 90s extreme tropes. We'll put it that way. Or a hypocritical satire of 90s extreme tropes, if you want to, you know, be a bit more blunt about it. In that we make fun of all the stuff that went on in those 90s extreme books, and then we also enjoy the hell out of drawing those things we're making fun of. Yeah, I think I'm about done with this thing. I mean, the background, it's not particularly engaging, but the background's not really the point now, is it? So I think we can move on from this, but no, that's been a fun spread. Probably should have remembered to like at least get the crossguard at least somewhat similar to the original, but oh well. Oh, maybe we should do a little bit more with the leg here actually. Nah, that's pretty bad. I think I just kind of want to get off this page at the moment now. I feel like if I try to add anything else, I'm just going to fuck it up at this point. So, that's probably good as it is. So that was a fun one. I'll go up on the on Instagram today, I'm sure. So now we get to try and figure out what's on page 4. And I don't think I've really scripted much of page 4. Where's the fucking script at? There we go. Come on. Oh, wow, is it not? I thought I'd scripted something. Oh, there it is. No, that is the end of issue 5. Well, shit. Okay. Yeah, no, we're going to have to fake it. And then if it doesn't work, we'll have to redraw it later. That's the best way to make comics. My go-to micron numbers when inking 02, 03, and 08. Let's say. I don't mind using the 01s occasionally, but the problem is that I feel like I only get like 10, 20 lines out of them, and then they turn into an eyelash. Whereas just the nib is all bendy, and it's not actually putting anything down. How much of late 90s PS1 games? All right, nice. So we're on the same page here thematically. That's good. Where the living fuck is... There we go. Pencil. Okay. Trying to remember now what the script was, because apparently I didn't write any of it down. That was fucking smart. No, I could see where I like stopped in the middle of writing a line. It's like, okay, I'll get back to this later, and then I never got back to it later. Okay, so I feel like I need maybe a piece of scrap paper for this first, because there's gonna be a lot of just figuring shit out. So I had to come up with a reason why Popo wouldn't try to destroy the ship after killing the captain and the corporal here. How many months would I be behind on it? Are you kidding me? I started this thing like 4 years ago. I'm on issue 6. Okay, so the deal I've got in my head, like issue 5 took me a year, basically, because I was doing so much in between stuff too. The indefinite zoom in. Uh-oh, what does that mean? Oh, okay. I was taking that literally. Like, oh, is there something going on with the feet with the stream? Game still isn't out, so no sweat. Okay, absolutely. Okay, so how would we do this? So the gag is, Popo kills off the captain and the corporal, and he's about to kill the computer as well. Because naturally, why wouldn't you do that? Doesn't matter that he's in a spacecraft that the computer is running. That's not going to occur to Popo. But just before the corporal got killed, since they were in for a long flight, he decided to work on his clerk to English translations. So he had the computer running through definitions. And naturally, when we get to the point where Popo is beheading the captain, we get to vengeance. So that's kind of what freezes him, where he, like he's about to take a whack at the computer with his sword when she starts talking about vengeance, and then he has to pause and like, okay, maybe we'll let this go another second further here. So maybe we should work from the ground up because it's all about the pacing on this one, I think. Let's see. What do we want up here? Do we want to... I could do like a profile in shadow. It's like he's victorious kind of thing. Or could do a low angle, him standing over the body kind of thing. That wouldn't be too bad. It doesn't make a lot of sense for him standing over the body because this is in a very small cabin, but we're not worrying about that in any kind of way. We're going to have to... We're going to try and get a bit of a tilt to the chest as well here. That'll be fun. And theoretically, there should be some kind of foreshortening going on. So this is... that's worked too well then. Unless we're going like extreme foreshortening. Which feels like it's going to be focusing an awful lot on his crotch. But this is the price you pay, I guess. Unless you have the sword go across his crotch. Because... Now, the problem with this, of course, is that we got to put this lump in front of him and then pretend like that's the captain. Does that even work? I don't know that it does. Unless we put the captain's head down here as well. Star. Okay, if you put the foot down here, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense for the head to be here, does it? So, put the head over here. I feel like we can get behind censorship a little bit, right? And then we got to have this stuff going out beyond panel borders. And then I think we want see, the thing is, a reflection in the lopped off head's eye is a good idea, but very difficult to pull off in comics. In film, you can do that because you can, I mean, you can close in on it slowly, right, or pull back from it, and the motion itself reflected in the eye will draw attention to the reflection in the eye. In comics, it's almost impossible to pull that off, man. Yeah, no, I'm realizing by putting the sword in front of his dick, now the sword just becomes his dick. Maybe. Okay, maybe we don't quite do that. Metaphor's never really been my strong suit, you know? Is that a good thing to leave in or not? I don't know. Maybe it is. I don't know. And there is the thing, like, you know, I remember making jokes about this, where I realized that the original cover for Blood Force #1, not the one that got on the actual comic, the very first one I tried, that wasn't very good. I realized a lot of the lines were kind of homing in on Hard's crotch. And I'm like, is it going to accentuate that more? Like with directional devices? And so, you know, you get somebody pick this cover up and it's like, man, this book looks awesome. Wait a minute, why do I... No, it's an awesome... Why do I keep looking at this? You know? Not really realizing what's directing you. Okay, this is going to be a shoulder, because we're going to get a bit of a long shot of him rearing back with the sword here. And see, now I can't do it with this crossing over too well. Unless I got it running back. Maybe, I don't know, we'll see. We're going to be fucking around a lot with this page a lot, I think. Like the Battlestone cover, a little bit, right? So this is the point where he's about to smash the computer, and then it says the V word. And he's like... Wait, what? Why did you say that word? Why did you say that word? And we'll try to do a one-quarter view, which is not easy, but we'll do some panels here with the controls. This actually needs to be a... So this shot needs to be bigger is what needs to happen, I think. Because this needs to come all the way down here. This one... Yeah. And I want this as a full-on from like the computer's viewpoint. This layout is going to be so fucking helpful, you guys. And not at all just scribbling. Make the sword more floppy. And get some speed lines coming out of him here, but... And then at the end here, he's just like, we got to go for the flat comedy shot, where we're looking at it from a distance, and he's just kind of like... sitting in the captain's chair, not worrying about the blood or anything, while the lieutenant is off to the side here, still dead. And we're on to like whatever the 5th iteration of Similes for Vengeance is. Okay, we got a good enough place to start anyway. I don't think I need to do a light box on this. This is just really a figuring out thing. So that would be from not quite the halfway mark, but down here to like just about the bottom of the page, really. So we want the head here. Maybe more a little bit this way. I'm gonna do a little bit of actual penciling on this, I think. We just want that creeping over a little bit. And this, oh dear, this is an unfortunate directional device, I think, because we're gonna do like he's like 12 feet tall. We'll do him backlit, I think, at least for his face. I don't know about the rest of him. Maybe downward lit. No, this is awful. Oh dear. I can see this coming. And we get the directional device. Not only oh, that's fucking terrible. This is gonna be going straight to the shot of Popo here, looking down at the the computer, and also just kind of gently slapping him on the cheek. Oh, fuck's sake. So this is Popo from Blood Force, who is not remotely self-aware. This is him going, and I see your Schwartz is as big as mine. Okay, we're gonna have to loosen up this pose a little bit somehow. It's gonna be tough. It's gotta be, since it's gotta be foreshortened so that it actually doesn't like, because otherwise it should be like out here. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Oh no, that didn't make it look less phallic. Yeah, we're going back to the original design on the sword here as well. I'll taper that a bit more. I don't think we want the arm coming out that way. I don't think we want that arm coming out really at all. Not being noticeable anyway. Maybe it's like that, but I don't think that's necessary. I don't know. Hey, MEP, how's it going? I like how you immediately latched onto that. Oh shit. Okay, so there's no subtlety in this shot. That's good to know. It's not like, oh, this is going to be an inside joke wink for the people in this. No, this is going to be immediately apparent. It's like, hey, that's Popo's dick. He's quite shocked. We're not making any blood dripping off the end. I'm not making anything dripping off that shit. You can remark your own copies when you get them. Moving on to page 4, and page 4 apparently got a little crazy. You gotta do the straps across him. Oh man, there's all sorts of stuff that he's got going on with his costume here. But I do want to include, not some of which did not make it into that last spread, but that's okay. Did I swipe some poses? No, not in. I'm just making this shit up right now. I'm trying to kind of make the force perspective work, but force perspective is not something that I do easily. It takes a lot of just kind of like shifting things a little bit here and there. Probably shouldn't be making exertion noises on this panel. Spawn pouch. No, no, not doing it. No. With the drip on the end. No, not even a little bit. You want screenshot that shit, draw it in yourself in MS Paint or something. Okay, he needs to have the leg straps before I forget. Does he have more than one? Probably. Let's do 2 leg straps here in homage of Rob. He loves a two leg strap thing going on. Okay, not an easy angle here at all, but I think it's coming out okay, actually. He does look a little weird, though, but that's, I think, going to be standard. Sure, that nose a little bit, maybe. No, he's not wiping down the blade. We're not addressing any of the metaphors here in any kind of way. I don't think we need to accentuate them further than they are either. This doesn't quite feel right. I'm not sure what it is, but maybe it's the fact he doesn't have a neck. I mean, it's also the force perspective is going to be tough to pull off. That's just kind of standard. Okay, and this time have the rips below the knees because nobody wants to see Popo's knees. Not under any circumstances, I don't think. Hey, Robo, how's it going, buddy? What else? There should be all sorts of pouches going on here, too. Any pouches that, well, we kind of ignored pouches in the last one, but we're going to go back to them on this page now. It's like all the kind of like all the stuff that was not necessary to cutting a dude's head off in the last panel, well, last splash. It kind of just, faded off into subspace for a second there, but now we're back. I need to come up with some kind of control panel here. maybe like reclining seats and like seat heaters up here, but this is apparently what comes naturally. This kind of just started out as a parody of image stuff. And I was able to come up with a reasonable story for it that was still kind of having fun with it. And on a page by page level, it does just kind of get naturally sillier because you're spending a lot of time on the pages, and I'm coming up with fun, kind of funny stuff to do. And it's like the difference. I mean, I'm sure other pencilers do that shit too. The difference is I don't ignore it. In service of the story, I'm like, fuck story. We're gonna lean into the funny shit and the dumb shit. Yeah, we really want to lean into the Jim Lee torso torque, I think, here. Where the pecs would basically be like horizontal here. I need to come up with a decent pose for this hand, though. The light in the inking resembles a me. No, we're not leaning that far in. Okay, so that's probably the way to do it here. Just and then the hands would be up here. Get rid of this, that's not useful. So we should probably have it going like that. Oh man, we're gonna have this, I think, going out over the panel border here, maybe to make it a bit more clear what's going on. I don't know. Maybe I gotta redefine where the panel border is. I haven't put anything down in ink yet. Oh, there are a couple of Popo monologues in the series. Let's see, I'm trying to figure out this pose here. It's basically a baseball swing. So why don't I look up baseball swing instead of swinging a sword? So we're doing like the elbow should be theoretically around here. And that one, yeah, it would be up here. So there we go. You got to swing into it, right? So in order to get this, but we want to, I think we want to cross this over his face even more. Now, does that look dumb? I don't think it does really. So if we're doing that, only twisting it, this is shoulders back here. And I wanted to go with the extreme Jim Lee twist. I may have to sacrifice that. So this was the, I'm trying to keep track of it. This is the elbow here, this is that. This is the forearm. Let's just shadow them a bit more here. So that's like that, and then the sword itself, you know what, I think we should probably do like that so we can put it over his shoulder. Yeah, that works okay. Yeah, the twisting is necessary. That's a good point, actually. That's not bad. Okay, and this arm here, that is getting just pulled back like that. So it can be hidden behind the massive fucking whatever this is. if you draw good bare feet, it's that's kind of fair, I suppose. Like, how many feet were you looking at for that? And I can also move him back a little bit. There's no reason for him to be way over on the left side of the panel here. Gotta remember to kind of go for a lower angle here too. No, we're doing it over here. That's the other one. And that's okay. So the other fist is, so this hand here is basically going, so the fist is down here. And then the other fist is up here. So that should be down there. I feel like I didn't end up moving him very much here at all. No. Jim Lee took plenty of time. Dale Keown took plenty of time. Mark Silvestri, yeah, I think he probably took the time sometimes. Although I think that shit just came more naturally to him than the other guys. Wills would have taken the time. That's the other thing you got to remember is that, like, none of those guys could keep on a schedule. The reason, one of the big reasons, was because, like, they spent way too goddamn long on a page just perfecting everything, right? There's a reason we all kind of latched onto them. I feel like this isn't quite right. Can I do it like that? Is that clear if I do it like that? Because then we don't have the balancing hand. But we want to do that there, to do it a little bit more vertical. No, that's the, okay, we need to have this going more over his shoulder. This is going to be terrible. I'm going to have to stretch over into multiple other panels, I think. This is going to be a little bit of a mess in terms of trying to keep track of what panel you're even looking at, maybe. And you know what? Maybe that's appropriate because Pope was just caught up in the moment. So it's all just like a confusion of shit until he just kind of gets frozen here for a second. Now, you know what? You should be slightly suspicious at first. But yes, no. If we're talking about the extreme artist, Liefeld, no, he's not working shit out this much. Liefeld puts shit down once, and that's the only time it's ever gonna be touched by him. Hey Brian, how's it going, buddy? No, we don't want to go with suspicion, actually, because we do want him. I do want the comedy beat of, like, wait, what? That'd be something. I don't think he does. Would though. I don't think he pays any attention to anybody who talks anything less than glowing about him. You know what? I think part of the issue is the pose, or the angle rather, because it doesn't flow as well. Because I want to cut to that from that to the long shot of him sitting in the chair, kind of politely. But if he's looking this way, it's not as clear a transition as if he's, you know, well, looking that way basically. And then the reaction shot is like that. I think that's probably better. Hey, Matt, how's it going? You always get some scorpions on here, pretty much. Here, you could be cleaning his sword, okay? Remember to make his shoulders absolutely massive. That's just how it goes now. I know. I could have thought it on the scribble paper, but I got a little locked in on this shot here, which is a shot, but it's also very unclear. And it doesn't flow as well, I don't think. I think this is the better way to go. He's going to be, yeah. Crossing his legs. He's having a good time now. He's just relaxed. We got the dead clerk beside him here, of course. Okay. All right, you know what? I'm going to grab a quick smoke break, and then I'm going to come back and try and patch this up a little bit. Is that visible? I can't even tell. That was the thing I had. The problem was that we were flipping the axis. The flipping the axis I considered actually, because we are bringing this to a halt. You know, we were all forward momentum until he gets stopped here by the computer, and then he sits down and you know, like that wouldn't necessarily be the worst thing. I don't think it's good for readability though. So I'm switching this pose here so that it's turned a bit more, and we're still going more in a forward direction. So that's why I'm having to smoke, because I'm gonna have to think about that for a minute. All right, be back in a second. Okay. All right. Let's get back to this. So, did kind of defeat the purpose of coming up with a layout, but a little bit. In that I didn't want to have all sorts of ghost pencils underneath this, but oh well. Oh, the battery. That was what that was. I think that's probably a good idea. Oh. So I do like this pose a fair bit, the baseball swing. So we'll try and work off of that. We do want to kind of do the baseball load up, but we also want to make sure the stance is strong too. I do kind of want to do the load up on the foot too, but just because that strikes me as funny. see here. Then we gotta tilt the head up a little bit here. Sharpen that up a bit. Yeah, we need to pull back a little bit on this one. I kind of wanted to close in on him here. Oh, that's awesome. There we go. I kind of wanted to get closer on this one, but we really do need to get the full body pose in here to make it at least a little bit clear about what's going on in the panel. So it's not the awesome awesome shot it should be exactly, but unless I wanted to stretch this particular sight gag out like 2 pages, I don't think I will quite want to do that. And it's actually probably good to leave room down here for dialogue now that I think about it. So yeah, let's do that shit. And let's not forget, he does have like all sorts of accessories on him too. Yeah, that's the deal, right? Popo's usually fairly pleased with himself. Let's try and make this a little bit shorter so he's just sticking himself in the ear instead of... you know, going full on and slapping his own cheek. Hey, Sheldon, how's it going, bud? Yeah, we originally had it so that it was like just, you can see it here, just like tapping himself on the cheek with the very phallic imagery. And for those who don't know, how many do we have on here right now? Oh, we got a couple. Sheldon is currently got a Kickstarter going on for his book, Occult Descent. Let me see here. Do I? Yeah, Sheldon's a mod, but still, we can... let's find the link and put that in the chat. It's the current one. It looks like it is, and he's getting very close to reaching his goal on that. Oh, he's already got it up. There you go. So if you haven't backed it, now would be a good time to take a look at that. I just backed it myself recently. And we're gonna see if we can do like maybe like a co-drawing stream or something. Oh, we've got to talk about this, but where Sheldon can actually talk about this. We're not just doing this through the chat. I know we haven't really discussed this yet, Sheldon, but I think that would be a good idea. I don't think Sheldon recently did an interview on Rob Norton's channel, actually. So if you want to find out more about it, that's probably a good place to do that. Yeah, no, I saw the DM right when I was going on. I was like, fuck, I don't have time to read this and respond to it. So it's like, well, shit, let's just figure it out now. But yeah, so I like, if you're a regular on Rob Norton's stream, go check out that interview with Sheldon if you haven't already to get the details. I wouldn't suggest an interview on this channel because I'm a shit interviewer. I have no idea what kind of shit to ask, and I'm not very good at holding a conversation a lot of the time, to be honest. But Co-drawing live stream. I think I can manage. Or something like that. I feel like this should be back here a little bit more. Now let's move the leg back a little bit. It's a little bit of a less stronger pose, I think, but it does appear more as if he's just kind of like putting it out there by doing that. There you go. Kind of the Michelangelo creation thing, right? Only somehow even more homoerotic. I think I need him looking up here. How long you got left in your campaign there, Sheldon? Let me know that one. Because probably the Sunday stream would be the best way to go. In terms of getting a few more eyes on. The Wednesday streams tend to be a little bit dead. But if you don't, I don't know if you have that much time. 10 days to go. That's getting a little close. Okay, well, we'll have to sort something out. Wednesday, next Sunday. Yeah. It might be better off to just get it in on the Wednesday just to get more time in. I don't know. Like I said, we'll have to talk about it a bit. Put it in the Discord. That's not a bad idea. And in case anybody missed it, I put the link for Sheldon's Kickstarter back in the chat there. So you've been making the rounds on the on hitting all the podcasts and shit. That was one of the more stressful things for me, was organizing a whole bunch of appearances with people I don't know, you know? I feel like I'm infringing on their time. It's like, you don't know me. Why would we talk about the stuff? It's like, well, because that's what I do. It's like, well, okay, fair. see. I want to start by inking that one because that'd be the fun one. It seems like a bad idea. The best idea seems to be to actually go through them one by one, so that if anything comes up where it occurs to me, I can work it into the next couple of pages, or panels rather. But doing things the smart way has never really been the Blood Force way. I think we gotta cut that one off completely. And I think we're gonna do a no panel border for the outside here to kind of freeze the moment a bit. Probably be coming out with some kind of dramatic lighting here as well. Oh no, this is Popo. We are finally wrapping up the Popo captured by the Clerg epic. It started way back at the end of issue 1. Let's see. And I feel like we should still uplight them, something like that. Hawkstad makes some very similar faces sometimes, so I can see it. You don't usually see Popo look like confused and considering. With Popo, I mean, generally speaking, he's full of purpose, right? If we do underlighting, I mean, really, we should be underlighting all the way up here. At least. I don't think that's a bad idea, really. Let's see here. Let's make that a little bit tighter. He's got some pretty big bags under his eyes right now. Yeah, a little bit smaller. What are you giving up over what? Having to redesign the panel? It's the only thing I can think of. That's not nearly a good enough reason. Oh, this thing's dying on me. Oh. Motherfucker, Bobo. I missed that part of it. It's going to be kind of difficult to get across the shock, I think, like the surprise. But we'll see if those eyes are good and cartoony enough here. Hey Flash, how's it going? That's the only way we do things around here is partying like it's 1999. Does also mean most of my brush pens are running out of ink. Let's leave this lit up, the bottom of his nose here. At least for the moment. I think that works well enough. I think it's still way more fun doing it on physical media, personally. Plus, if I wanted to do it on digital, I'd have to learn how to do that, and I don't want to do that. That doesn't sound like fun. Learning a new thing? No, thank you. Traditional versus digital? Yeah. I mean, I think we're all, most of the people in here are traditional guys, except for Monty, because Monty likes to be wrong. Plus, I mean, you just get in the habit of doing digital. I think it's hard to go back. Probably not as hard as you're thinking, but still, there's that thing to get over, right? Okay, let's get these squared off. Hey, Callie, how's it going? I need to trim this down a little bit. Well, I mean, it's yes and no, right? Because, I mean, it is also much more than place pencil on paper and move it. Like, that's the beginning of it for sure. But from there, you do want to learn techniques and shit, right? There is, I mean, at that point, though, you're arguing the difference between, like, soccer and hockey. Like, anybody can pick up a piece of paper and a pencil and come up with something. Hockey, you got to come up with specialized skills. So yeah, no, I get that. I'm just in the middle of trying, so I'm gonna complicate things a little bit by hyper fixating on one aspect of what you're saying. Let's see here. Let's get the 03 up. Sure. That looks okay, I think. And this should all be the leather coat. So let's work on the the arm here a little bit. Drawing, you're stuck at drawing either way won't help. Sure. Let's see. How was I doing the rendering on these before? My girl puts that at 12 nib size, which is awesome. Okay. Interesting. So, like, a larger nib than the 08s, you mean? If I'm interpreting that right. I disagree with you, Monty, but on this page, size does matter a little bit, you know? How's that looking? I don't know. Okay, well, I guess you'll have to just imagine it then to get the full experience, Brain. He does want to add blood, and he also wants to take it somewhere where it's not quite blood. No, Brain is definitely he's the most proprietary, like composed member of the chat for sure, who would definitely not transgress any kind of boundaries. This pen sucks. I hate this pen. I hope this is the better pen and not the more dried out pen. I think this is the better one. Maybe I'm wrong. Either of them looking great. Yeah, it's all just like, can't hold on to the ink long enough to distribute it. Yeah. All these things are drying out on me. You think with the humidity that it would stick around, but... Oh, maybe it's endemic of a larger problem then, yeah. Well, I got plenty sitting around here. The problem is a lot of these have been sitting around here for a couple of years. So I think at least a few of them have been slowly drying out over that time. But way too many microns all at once. When I started getting out, or when I started out here. Because it's like, oh yeah, no, then I won't have to buy any for years again. It's like, well, yeah, but now they don't last as long, like the kind of length of time you're thinking. Not the way you're thinking, where they're going to be as good as when you first get them every time. The Tombos in particular. I'm not doing this again, I think. Hey Victor, how's it going? Yeah, I did a bit of a video on the cross. It was a shorter one, but I think it's okay when written by Garth Ennis. Not particularly interested when anybody else is writing it. But it's not what I would think of as one of Garth Ennis' best in any way. I've been all right, man. How about you? And yeah, feel free to ask a question if you like. I'm not going to say I have any answers, because we don't do that a whole lot on this channel. I just kind of like the sound of my voice and let it run for a while. So we probably don't need this border down here either, looking at it. The new news about Marvel? I think so. Where CB Cebulski got fired? Jesus, dude, ease up on the caps lock. Okay, those are words, sure. None of that looks like anything to get worked up about, to be honest, but... It's really not worth writing all caps locks over. All right. I feel like I did something to my finger yesterday. I'm not sure exactly what it would be, but it feels like I burned it on like food or something. It's just been sore for like a couple of days now. Can't see any real physical evidence, but it's maybe a bit more red than the red. Not much. I don't know. Just irritating more than anything. Maybe I don't know. Must be something like that, right? Yeah, no, I mean, hey, we're getting to be able to do some layouts that I didn't eventually end up using, so it's not debilitating me in any way. That's like my usual routine. And apparently we've got like 1995 Stephen Platt in the chat as well. That's exciting. Will I go with an accurate and anatomical proportions? Because it's fun. Accurate anatomical proportions, accurate perspective. That's all well and good for some stories. Doesn't work for all stories. Doesn't work for this one, more specifically. And Stephen Platt did not waste too many bullets on his drawings. If you're talking about the casings, every one of those casings served a purpose. Neither. Josh was asking, do you settle into like being good enough for the best? You don't settle for either. You don't decide you're the best ever, because, I mean, you're just fucking deluding yourself. And you don't decide to be just good enough either, because you can always improve your shit. Unless you were by saying being the best, you meant always try to be the best. Which, you know, you'll never achieve, but I think that's a more worthy goal, sure. Makes it delusional, like thinking you're the best? Because there is no best in art. Sports, you can make an argument. Somebody's always going to be able to argue against you. In fact, I'd say most things you can make an argument for the best. It's extremely difficult to just say somebody's the best. Unless you're just willing to stop looking for new stuff. I thought the guy said Qui-Gon Jinn for a second there. Or maybe Kung Lao. Kim Jong-gi? Is that the guy who, yeah, he just constantly drew? Again, that's somebody's opinion. I mean, it's probably a few people's opinion, but still, that's not definitive. He's very good, I'll give you that. Like, he's excellent. Or he was. I think he passed away, right? Yeah, he did, a couple years ago. But again, it's, you know, relative. I feel like I should have worked a little bit harder to get a neck on him here, but I just don't want to do that. And again, it's like, what does best mean? He threw in a shit ton of detail. How was the storytelling? I assume he could do photorealistic. I don't know if I've seen it. You know, like there's There's too many parameters, I would say, to ever declare anybody the best. Yeah, I really should have worked to try and get that neck in there a little bit. Okay. So yeah, he's hyper focused on one thing. That's good. I mean, you know, I certainly worked for him. I'm not even going to say like trying to seek perfection in your work is a bad idea. I mean, that's what drives some people. It doesn't drive me personally, though, no. Because I know I'm just not going to get there. I am going to try and make each page better than the last if I can, or at least make it the best version of a page that it can be. And the comic has gotten way better as a result, because that's been the mindset. Okay. That's cool. Yeah, no, I mean, if you have any public links or anything, you can feel free to put them in the chat. I don't think you'd be able to link it, but I can put it up myself. And I think we want the pecs shadowing the lower half of his face as well, because that'd be funny. Okay. Well, hey, if you want, there's a link in the Discord, or in the description to the Discord. You can post stuff there if you want, or you can check out what other people have posted. It's up to you. I think that's a healthy attitude. I mean, that's the attitude I have, honestly. I'll go to 2. I think that's probably going to be it, because I do have a lot of editing to do today, and again, my finger's a little sore from my midnight cooking, my sleepwalking cooking, whatever it was. I wanna shade this in, but if I fuck it up, then it's kind of fucked. Like if it doesn't end up looking good. But that's, I think, the healthiest mindset to have, which is I know how to draw. I just don't think I'm good enough as I want to reach yet. As you said, you know, grammar notwithstanding. And I know about the 7K coming up. That's gonna be next week. No, I don't. I don't sleepwalk cook. That was the suggestion by Sheldon. Yeah, we're hitting 6,900 probably today or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. No problem, Joshua. I'm not gonna. give you too much shit for it. Not in this chat. Way to take it from like 0 to 11 right away there, eh, Brain? Does that even work? I figure we can cross-hatch some stuff off so it'll kind of work. It's in the secret cupboard you can only find when you're asleep. Fuck. Didn't mean to take it there. Thank you, Monty. Yeah, he's really sunk that that chin right down to the shelf of his chest there. Let's see here. Is it Rocco? I still haven't watched any Metalocalypse. I just like the music. Roxo. Okay, okay. Oh, I should be coming up with a proper curve for the sword. Oh, where's the curve ruler? Oh, getting up is maybe a bad idea. I don't want to sit on it again now. There we go. Season, I mean, there was 3 albums, right? Stands to reason there's probably 3 seasons. No, I mean, you do that. No, it's just gonna, it's just gonna look like a flower petal or something. I want it coming out straight up till there, and then curving off after. Oh, I don't know how to. Foreshortening a sword sucks. I'm gonna say it right now. What does the guy who created Metalocalypse do now? I mean, I know he had a side gig, like a side project album. I don't even think the curve is gonna help here. I mean, like, I'll look into it. Nah, it's not the best Batman. Yeah, now see, it looks like a leaf. But he had like a more sci-fi oriented album come out that was still very over the top, but less satirical. I don't believe there were any coffee grounds commercials. It was all like Mermaider 2, where the joke was just how hard he was going at it. The Discord link should be in the description here. Well, I mean that's the link tree anyway. So if I go to that, I mean, okay, the Kickstarter is the first thing that comes up, but the Discord is the second, well, third thing. Yeah, that should do it. I could probably move it so that the Kickstarter isn't the first thing anymore. It's, that's kind of over. So, in terms of needing to direct people to it. Make the sword end look like the end of a cane? I feel like we have to discuss this further. No problem, man. I mean, if it doesn't work or if it's not showing up, let me know. By all means, it should be in there. Yeah, but that's just the magic of Blood Force. And it's also the magic of ADHD, coincidentally. I'll start drawing a thing for a little bit, and if I have to keep up with it for until the whole thing's done, I'm gonna get bored, and I'm just gonna decide it's not worth finishing. And to finish this thing here too, the sword. Let's do that now, actually, because I'm gonna forget. I'm gonna cross over into the cross guard here. I don't think artwork done any faster. I'm more engaged if I'm doing it this way. That's all it comes down to. I honestly wouldn't even advise it because, like, fully doing pencils and then quickly doing inks is, I think that's well documented. That's probably the best way to do a comic book page, but I can't do that shit. I get bored. Or it just turns into like labor. And I don't want anything to do with it anymore. Oh, did he make it in? Good shit. All right, I'll take a look at some point after. I think we're probably, are we at 3 yet? 2, whatever it is. All right, Monty. I'm actually thinking I'm going to shut it down myself. I've had about enough. We finished the spread. That was what we needed to do. Just as a reminder. That was like the last month right there. Is it on the screen? Nah, most of it is. Anyway. So I'll put that shit up because that's fun. And yeah. And actually, I think I worked out a decent page 4, so that's okay too. Thank you. I'm going to be finding stuff I didn't do anything, like finish up on for like the next, who knows how long on this. There's maybe a little bit of flexing. I mean, this spread's all about flexing, right? All right. Oh, it looks like I dropped some ink on here. That might not be the worst thing. Yeah, we'll let that slide how it is. No, fair enough. Okay, so, yeah, Sheldon, I need to talk to you about there you go, Occult Descent Volume 2, and when we can get together to talk about that shit. So, well, we got to sort something out for that. Yeah, and if anybody hasn't checked out the Rob Norton interview, go take a look. And if anybody hasn't backshelled it on Kickstarter, one more time, there's the link. So go take a look at that shit. All right, I'll see you guys on Sunday. This is Sunday. I'm running out of steam fast, guys. I'll see you guys on Wednesday, all right? You guys have a good rest of your weekend. I got to turn it off up here. Fuck. Hang on. I'm working it. I'm getting there. There we go. All right. Peace out, everybody. Have a good one.